Okay, this is David Marsh with part two of the video. We were already filled at 88.75 for our first profit target. Unfortunately, just as I decided to stop the video, it went and made profit, so we kind of missed that one. And remember, we set this up to move to break even after 6 ticks of profit. So if it upticks to a quarter here, our stop loss on our final leg will take it up to entry. Just a little variation, giving this trade a little bit of room to breathe, that could work against me. We could hit some resistance up here. This could turn around. I could go into the red. Normally, I don't do that. Usually after 4 ticks, I take them right up. But I'm going to give this trade a little bit of room to breathe, see if it wants to hit a quarter. If it does, then we'll take it up. I've already got a preset to it, and see if she can bounce up towards 75 here and give us a nice 2-point profit. And in any event, it's a great one and done trade. There we go, 89 and a quarter. We've got one portion of our trade off with a nice profit. That's a one and done. That's a daily income trade. That's what we try to do every day. Make a point a day, do it in 20 minutes, make our income, stop for the day. But because it's a high probability trade, I'm going for a little more to show the possibilities of my day trading system, that you can take more money out of these trades. Now, we did have some good movement, so I'm going to take this up 1 or 2 ticks in the money. Let me just go 1 tick in the money. I hate to have a 7 tick winner turn into a loser, but I'm going to take it up just a little bit. I don't want to go up too high here because we're hitting this 1090 level, may get a lot of selling, may turn right around quick. So I don't want to get it too tight. But on the other hand, wouldn't want this trade to lose or become a break-even trade. So could have had 6, 7 ticks off of this on both contracts. We're still in it. We may break even on it, don't know. May turn right back around and we'll get the full 2 points. Now the long-term filter has actually just gone long. So I could, bring my stop loss back down maybe 4 ticks or 6 ticks and give this market a little room to breathe. Okay, in fact, let's do that. Let's go down about 4 ticks. Let's go to 86.75. 1 point risk, but let's take this up a couple more ticks. Okay, we're looking for 8 ticks profit, which would have been 89.75. We're about 1 or 2 ticks away from that. But again, the long-term filter went long, so we're going to see if this thing wants to break through 1090 and take off and give me an extra couple ticks. But again, I want to give it some breathing room, so I took my stop loss down about 4 ticks. So if I end up losing on this, I'm still up. I pretty much break even on a trade because we made 4 ticks on the first contract, and then we'd end up losing 4 ticks on this contract. Okay, so just a couple variations that you can do. And again, I don't show my long-term filter, but during the signal bars of my long-term filter, I'm going to try to get more out of this trade. Now, if that changes, if my long-term filter, which of course I teach all this in my course, when it loses its juice, if you will, which is about 3 bars of its filter, then I'm going to go ahead and try to just jump out of the trade with whatever I can get and put my stop loss back up. It's basically a momentum play, right? Okay, I was in a trade, I liked it, it was moving up, the long-term filter went my direction, so I'm trying to squeeze another half point out of the trade by giving it a little bit of room to breathe, which so far turned out to be a good thing, because had I kept my stop loss up there, I would have been stopped out. Okay, which could be a double-edged sword. It could turn around and give me a loss where I could have had a profit. There's a lot of different ways you can take this, right? Again, one of the easiest ways is just make your 4 or 5 ticks. You do it on big contracts if you've got the capital, and you make a nice daily income and you're done for the day. Okay? Now, this short trade that just popped up is an avoided trade. We're still in our 3 long-term filter bars. We would not take this trade. Okay, so we're going to stay long, and we're going to let this market do its thing. Now my 3rd long-term filter bar just ended, so I'm going to go ahead and just take this back down here to 89.75 where I had it. And when we get up here just a little, if we get back up this way, I'm going to take my stop loss back up where I had it. Don't want to take it up there now. I want to give it some breathing room here. We'll see if we can pop back up a little bit. So that was just a small play that I was trying to do based off of the long-term filter to try to catch a nice big spike up because the bias of the market has changed. Unfortunately, it just didn't want to break through 89.50, and we'll just play it out from there. But let's go ahead and pause the video. Getting a little bit long again. So let me pause and we'll come back here in a bit. All right, we actually had a chop signal. I didn't get it out. I need to get out of this trade now. This trade is no longer valid. I'm going to try to get out of it at even. I've got a 4-tick stop loss. This is kind of this turned out to be a funky trade. We had a great trade, great profit in there. Long-term filter went long. I wanted to be in it for some more. Kind of went against me. We didn't want to reverse on this trade because of the long-term filter, but we finally got what I call a chop signal, a reversal signal, which I could have reversed on that one contract, but I just let it stop out, and I'm done with it at this point. Now, one of the things I could do if I wanted to continue, because really I'm just even. We had that great trade, right? It was a 6 to 7 tick winner all day long. The tick trader system did what it was supposed to do. It made its point profit, and you saw it live. I'm just trying to extend that by taking a little more out of it. So it really didn't work out on this trade, but that's okay. So one of the things I could do now is I could take a pullback trade. I could go for 6 ticks with a 4-tick target and take a pullback short at 1088. Try to grab 4 ticks like that, but unfortunately we are getting really low on time. So I'm going to stop this video and we will try to catch one more.